So first question, consider the following statements. Which is correct? A cold front has precipitation more or less similar to conventional type of precipitation. So a cold front has precipitation more or less similar to conventional type precipitation. It is correct. Second, orographic precipitation is greater and prolonged. Orographic precipitation is greater and prolonged. It is correct. So 1 and 2 are correct. And 3, orographic precipitation is restricted in terms of time of the day. So it is wrong. 4, frontal precipitation does not take place outside the temperate region. It is wrong. Okay. So 1 and 2 are correct. A cold front is one which cold air is aggressive and the it cut off the warm air from the ground and forcibly uplift the warm air to the great heights. It is a narrow zone resulting in precipitation almost similar to conventional type precipitation. The conventional precipitation with larger drops, slow, showery, and short duration, in which in orographic uplift the warmer air rises gradually, and as it rises, it also spreads horizontally, resulting in precipitation which is more likely to be gentler, widespread, and prolonged. Orographic precipitation has no restriction in terms of latitude and seasons and time of the day. It can occur when moist parcel of air is forced to rise because of a barrier. Frontal precipitation is primarily restricted to middle latitude, as fronts are rare and less significant in other regions. But the frontal system of middle latitude do travel to other regions and cause precipitations there, like in, for example, in northwest India during winter season. These systems called western disturbances cause precipitation. Which of the following banks is not associated with northwest Atlantic facing zone? Which of the following banks is not associated with northwest Atlantic facing zone? The Dogger's Bank is not associated with northwest Atlantic facing zone. An ocean bank is a part of the sea which is shallow compared to its surrounding. Such as is shoal or in the top of the underwater hill. Such locations are rich in nutrients and make important fishing zones. Northwest Atlantic, in Northwest Atlantic, the important banks fishing zones are like Grand Banks and South Grand Banks in southeast of Newfoundland, Stable Bank, near Nova Scotia, and George Bank near New England State, but not Dogger Bank. Northwest Atlantic facing zone, there is Dogger Bank not found, but in Grand Banks you can see State Bank, Stable Bank, okay, Grand Bank southeast, now Newfoundland, Stable Bank New Nova Scotia, George Bank near New England State. Dogger Bank is an important fishing ground in the Northeast Atlantic Zone fishing zone. Dogger's Bank is an important fishing ground in the Northeast Atlantic fishing zone. Northwest, not Dogger Bank in northeast. Okay. Which of the following is a flying climate? Which primarily the outcome of shifting of pressure belts with the seasonal apparent movement of the sun and in the sky. That is Mediterranean type. Mediterranean types of climate is primarily outcome of shifting of pressure belts with the seasonal apparent movement of the sun in the sky. Mediterranean type of climate is primarily outcome of shifting of pressure belt with the seasonal apparent movement of the sun and the sky. So in the Mediterranean types of climate regions are the tropical margins of middle latitudes 30 to 40 degrees north and south, and occupy the western margins of the continents. Summers are hot and nearly dry, whereas winters are cold and moist. Mediterranean types of climatic region are the type tropical margins of middle latitude 30 to 40 degree north and south, and occupy the western margins of the continents. And summers are the hot and nearly dry, whereas the winters are cold and moist. The major areas under the climates are area around the Mediterranean Sea, California, central Chile, around areas around Mediterranean Sea, California, central Chile, southern part of South Africa, southern and southwestern part of Australia. In June, when over the sun in the Tropic of Cancer, all the pressure wells move about 5 to 10 degrees north of their average positions. The Mediterranean parts of the southern continents that come under the influence of westerlies and receive rain in June winter or in southern hemisphere. In June when the overhead sun is at the Tropic of Cancer, all the pressure belts move about 5 to 10 degrees north of the average position. The Mediterranean parts of the southern continents then come under the influence of the westerlies and receive rain in June southern hemisphere. In the same manner, when the sun is overhead at the Tropic of Capricorn, in December all the pressure belts shift 5 to 10 degrees to 10 degrees south, okay, and of their average position, the Mediterranean parts of Europe and California then come under the influence of westerlies and receive rain in December. Winter in the northern hemisphere. The Mediterranean parts of Europe and California then come under the influence of westerlies and receive rain in December, while winter in the northern hemisphere. In their respective summer season, these areas are under influence of trade winds and begin on the west do not get rain. Discuss all the things. Which of the following climatic zone? So it is Mediterranean types of climate zone. Primarily outcome the shifting of pressure belts with the seasonal apparent of the movement of the sun in the sky. Okay. Next, consider the following statements: brackish water aquaculture and unlined canals, Katcha canals, over irrigation. which is the following given above are causes of soil salinization. So all are all are the causes of soil salinization, like over irrigation and unlimited unlined canals and brackish water aquaculture, all are causes of soil salinization. So you can see unlined distribution of canals in of Indira Gandhi canals are regions of soil salinization. In Rajasthan, over irrigation has created a problem in Punjab. Brackish water agriculture in Andhra Pradesh has created problems on ground water pollution and soil salinization. Consider the following. Consider the subcontinents, subcomponents of Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sanchay Yojana. So subcontents, components of Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sanchay Yojana. So it is mainly AIBP, Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, not, and OFWM, Rural Development, not, Watershed Management, not. Correct. Which is correctly met? None of the above correctly match. So you can see Accelerated Irrigation Benefit Program, come under Ministry of Water Resource and Ganga Rejuvenation. Okay. So please remember, not agriculture. Ministry of not agriculture. The Accelerated Irrigation Benefit Program. It is Ministry of Water Resource and Ganga Rejuvenation, come under. On farm or water management, come under Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. On farm water management, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, not come under Ministry of Rural Development. Farm, it is come under Agriculture and Farmers. Next, it is Watershed Management, come under Rural Development, not Ganga. It is mainly Rural Development, Watershed Management. So all is Pradhan Mantri, component of Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sanchay Yojana. In first is Accelerated Irrigation Benefit Program, then on farm water management and watershed management. Okay, so thank you.